Alrighty. So let's choose a different color for fun. Okay. So they want you to do here is complete the square, which is a different way you can solve a quadratic equation. So what they want you to do here is, okay, you're gonna keep it how it is, and they said in order to complete the square, they want you to divide this number by 2, so half it, which gives you 2. So half of 4 is 2, and then they said they wanted you to square it. So every time, either if it's a different problem, if it's, let's say it's 6, oh no, yes, they want you to half it, so it would be 3 squared. But for this one, for this problem, it will be 2 squared. Okay, and now they want you to do is let me write it down. They want you to add it to the equation. So they want you to add this on both sides. So they want you to add it right here, and then they wanted you to add it after the 77. And yeah. So in order to get that, just remember to do half of 4x or this like middle number. I don't really know what you would call it, but I guess if you see an x, if they ask you for complete the square and you see an x, half it, and then they want you to square it, and they want you to add it to the end and then to add it to the other side. Okay? Now that this is, you're probably like, how do we move on? And now this trick here is to do this. So add this parentheses right here. And they want you, since this doesn't have a number up front, they want you to put the x right here. X, and then over here is a plus. It's like an addition sign. They want you to add it right here. And then the last number is they want you to take this number over here and add it. So right here, the number will be a 2. But let's say if it was a 3, you would add a 3. And then they want you to take this exponent and put it on top and square it. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I have it on paper too. So I'll show you the photo version of the paper version because I was solving it. So that it makes a little bit more sense. It's kind of hard digitally, but and then yeah. And then you do. And now they want you to solve the other side. So 2 squared is 2, not 2 squared. 2 with the exponent of 2 would be 4. And 77 plus 4 will give you 81. So that will be your new problem. Okay. Next. All right. Let me erase all this. I'm going to move this right over here. Okay. So you're like, what now? And so they want you to do this. They want you to try to, the goal for algebra all the time is to try to get x by itself so you can get the solution set. So, to do that, in order to do that, they want you to do this. They want you to get rid of this exponent. In order to do that, you must do this. X plus 2 squared. Now they want you to add a 2 right here. And then you do it to the same thing to the other side. And that 2 will cancel this out, which will give you just x plus 2. Now this will give you plus or minus 9. That's the square root of 9. So when you do this, you always want to add a plus or minus because that's how you find your solution. And now that we have this, you break it. So you do one with adding and then one with the subtraction sign or negative sign. I guess not subtraction is actually positive and negative. I don't know what I'm saying. But now that correcting myself, so they want you to let me just show you. So you break this in 2 parts, x plus 2, and now you can either do the positive solution and then you also do x plus 2, the negative solution. Guess what they want you to do in order to get your solution. All right. Now We're going to focus on our positive. So x plus 2 equals 9. And remember, we must isolate the x. So we're going to minus or subtract. And this will give you a 7. And then let's do x plus 2 negative 9 minus 2. So that's a 2. Oops. That's a 2. Or minus subtract. That will give you x equals a negative 11. So these will be your answer. And I already put it on the calculator, the graphing calculator, which I already showed you that you should put in order to make sure your answer is correct. And the answers are correct because I put the equation and those were the answers. And how you would write it would be, I believe, this. Because they're asking you to put it in bracket form. And I'm not sure what order it goes. I remember learning it, but I forgot what order it goes. So, but either you can try this. Here. Or whatever, that's the bracket thing. You could either try negative 11, 7. Or you can do the reverse it. So I'm not sure which order it goes. I was searching it up, but I couldn't find a conclusive answer. But I don't remember. But yeah. So yeah, this would be your answer right here. Yeah, if you need any more help or like understanding, like I'm gonna send you the photo of what I was trying to talk more about, because I think it's a lot easier to see on paper. But yeah.